As we reflect on the Caldor Fire, what lessons have been learned in the efforts to suppress flames while mitigating wildfires? CBS 13's Shantae Passmore is live in Pollock Pines getting answers for us. Shantae?
Marley, like other surrounding communities, Pollock Pines was under threat and had to evacuate, as you mentioned at the top of the show. When you drive on Highway 50, you're reminded remnants of the Caldor Fire. If you just go up to Tahoe, how can you miss the charred vegetation? And of course, the chimney standing where homes used to be. That wildfire burned for nearly 70 days. More than 50,000 people were forced to evacuate. With such devastation, it's hard to believe that the wildfire could have been much worse. I just talked with the U.S. Forest Service, which is telling me thousands of homes were saved in part because of the work done nearly 10 years before. The agency calls this presuppression, which aims to tackle hazardous fuels reduction. And so what does this all mean? It conducted forest thinning and prescribed burns to reduce combustible materials.
Generally, the objective of all these different treatments is to thin the stand, so reduce the number of trees per acre, which will reduce fire behavior if a fire were to occur in that forest stand, and then also to reduce the surface fuel loadings, which would as well reduce the fire intensity or fire behavior if a fire occurs in that forest stand.
Now, it's important to keep in mind that not all fuel treatments will stop the spread of a wildfire in every single situation, but the Forest Service believes it's one of the best ways to lower the threat to communities.
Yeah, and such important work they're doing. All right, Shantae Passmore, thank you for that live report.